Amanda Ross was ambushed as she left her gated townhome last Friday morning. A little over 5 hours later, Steve Nunn was taken into custody at the Hart County Cemetery where his parents are buried. He had slit his wrists.
I believe probably 30 minutes or so he would have bled out.
Number 75, Steve Nunn.
A week to the day later, just a few blocks from the murder scene, Nunn was arraigned.
And her plea of not guilty.
Nunn himself was not in the courtroom, instead appearing via camera from the jail. He was denied bond in what's expected to be a death penalty case.
Knowing Mr. Larson, I would expect that he would make this a capital case. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Thank you all very much. Appreciate you vote.
Nunn, the son of a governor who ran for governor, was a longtime lawmaker with a reputation as a watchdog for the most vulnerable.
This is going to touch a tremendous number of families throughout the Commonwealth.
But things began spiraling out of control for Nunn earlier this year after a domestic violence order was issued against him. Amanda Ross, his ex-fiancée, sought the protection. Nunn's attorney sticks by her controversial claim that the DVO triggered the events that led to Ross's murder.
It hurt him in many, many ways, and that's why these DVOs need to be held to a higher standard, because they can destroy someone's life. And actually I've gotten some letters from people who have actually said that in addition to those little death threats. But
death threats against her?
Well, I wouldn't call them death threats, that people just wish horrible evil upon me and hope I lose everything I have.
The claims by Nunn's attorney has others bristling.
I don't believe it's a two-way street.
In a recent interview, the woman who runs a shelter for victims of domestic violence says Amanda Ross is purely a victim.
What I would say is the only person culpable for the death of Amanda would be the person who committed that crime.
A crime for which Steve Nunn has been charged.